Welcome to the Release Your Blocks podcast. I am your host, Victoria Bond. Join me as we chat about mindset, consciousness, and turning up your potency so you can get clear on your divine mission here on earth. I'm a spiritual empowerment coach. I use intuition, mediumship, and life coaching with my clients so they can create the life they truly desire. I believe we are here to be wealthy and healthy. If you desire more of this in your life, then this is the podcast for you. My mission is to share my knowledge of entity clearing, shifting limiting beliefs, and becoming more conscious within our bodies and minds so we can fulfill our life's purpose. I will be bringing you weekly podcasts with interviews, solos, and pre-recorded juicy lives from my socials. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the podcast, and if you do, I would love you to please follow me here and find me at Holistic Energy Shifting on Facebook, where you can find a heap of free inspiration and information to shift the energy and grow abundance. Now let's get into today's episode. Today I wanted to give you a little bit of value about the word love. So, the word love. What does the word love mean? Now, I have been going through this with some of my clients about what love actually means. Now, as a holistic practitioner, and I'm sure many of you can actually get this as well, is, we talk about being heart-centered and functioning from love and being in the heart space. And if you follow people like Dr. Joe Dispenza or any type of meditation gurus or anything like that, they're always talking about the love and it's coming from your heart. And I quite often say that fear and gratitude don't coexist. And gratitude is all about love because you've got to be able to feel it within your body. Now, what I'm trying to say here in this roundabout way is love means something different to every single person. Now, Access Consciousness taught me this because love has got strings attached. Love has got conditions. Now, true love doesn't. So the essence of love, the truth of love doesn't. But what is your truth of love? Because everybody's truth is different. Love could be someone doing something for you. It's, a conditional love. What did you have to do as a child to receive love? Did you have to be a good girl or a good boy? Did you have to act a certain way to receive love? What did you have to do to receive attention and to receive love? Now, this is where the word love gets confusing because we all have a different interpretation of what the word means. So what I've actually been teaching my clients is rather than using the word love, I'm always like, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. And everyone's like, I just need to love myself. But if you have got points of view on how it is you are meant to love or how you are supposed to show up to be loved, then the word is tainted. So I'm going to challenge you to change the word up and try something different. Now, I do understand that you may have a very pure essence of what the word means, but many of my clients come to me and I say, what did you have to do to receive love from mum and dad or your caregivers or your boyfriend or your friends? And usually they had to do something to get it. Be a good girl or, like I say, be a good boy or really kind of show up in a certain way to get attention. Or if our parents treated us a certain way or caregivers, then we associated that with love. And then as we've grown up, we've attached meaning to the word love. Instead of saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself every day in the mirror, why don't you start saying, I adore myself? And that's what they talk about in Access Consciousness. I adore you, Victoria. I adore you. And you'll notice that I actually say that if I message you, if you're one of my clients, or we talk, I always go, I adore you. And what I mean is I absolutely love you, but I don't want to have the strings attached to what the word love means because it means something different for everybody else. So I know I've repeated myself 10 times here, but I think Spirit just wants me to get it across. Okay. So I'm always saying, I love you to my children. I love you to my husband. I love you to my friends. But I have really started utilizing different words going, I absolutely adore you, because of who you are. Or I really, really admire you. So yeah, try shifting around that word because quite often, someone you'll be like, can you bring me a cup of tea? Oh, thanks. I love you. Boom, attachment right then. You've attached them doing something to the word love. So yeah, give me your feedback on this. What do you think about this? I'm curious. What is your take on this? There's no right or wrong, like you might completely disagree with me, or maybe you've never thought about it before. So let me know so I can get back to you. So what is your interpretation of love? Should we love everybody, or should we just love some people? What did you have to do as a child to receive love from those around you? It's just very, very interesting. I know for me, I was a good girl. I was responsible. I was a good big sister. I was very much in the eldest child role. And when I had to cut out of that to start living for myself, I felt like I was going to lose a whole lot of love. But I know that wasn't true. That was just an interesting point of view. So it's food for thought. What does the word love really freaking mean? And notice it with your kids and your family. When you're going, I love you, what is that feeling behind it? Are you like holding that person and going, I love you, and really feeling it? Or are you just saying it? Because it's a word, but what is the energy behind it? Yeah, and appreciate. That's really, really good. And the other one is I see you, thank you. Or even like, I receive you. I mean, you can't go around saying that to people because they'd be like, what? I receive you? But what would it take for you to drop your barriers and actually receive how people are actually feeling? Why does it have to be a word? So what does the word love mean for you? So let me know what attachments are to that word love. And this might bring up stuff for you. So it's so interesting. And this is quite a deep subject. It's one little word, love. And so let's shift it up, change it around, and start using I adore you. I appreciate you.
So thank you for joining me. I am beyond grateful. If you're still here listening to this, thank you. Please remember, if you do desire more of this and you want to see me on Facebook Live and you want to say hello, then come over to Holistic Energy Shifting on Facebook. It's a group page. Ask to be joined and I will join you. There's a couple of questions there. Also, you can follow me on Instagram with the handle _Halo Healing. So thank you, my loves, and I am looking forward to seeing you next time. And that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for joining the Release Your Blocks podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear from you. So please leave a review and tell me what your favorite takeaway from today was. There is so much more from where this came from. You can also find me at Holistic Energy Shifting on Facebook, where you can find more content, more coaching, and more guidance. Have a grand and glorious day, and I'll see you next time.